Hi, this is Ezekiel Chew, founder of Asiaforexmentor. So in this video, I'll be revealing what I do on a weekly basis, and I'll be sharing my analysis for this week, which is the 16th of November 2015. So you can refer to this video throughout the week to spot for trade setups. The analysis in this video will be my trading plan for the week. So in my weekly analysis video, I'll be sharing pairs that have possible setup for the weeks or pairs that are worth taking note. So last week itself, I talked about this pair, so I just want to touch about it. So it's about gbpchf. So we mentioned about the an entry over here, which is a pin bar. I mentioned about entering it once it crosses above. So all in all, and it was really a splendid setup because it was a strong rejection area where you can see price respected it pretty much the last two times or so. Broke it and came back down to the old line again once again. So and then it formed first after forming a pin bar, it formed another pin bar again. So it was a fantastic trade setup, and it went up nicely. So from the point where entry, let's say over here towards the top, a nice 160 over pips. So all in all, it was a fantastic trade that turned pretty well, right? So I'm in this week itself, I'd like to talk about 4 pairs. So let's start with the first one, AUD/USD. So AUD/USD, what I've done is that I've drawn the trend line by plotting the, as you can see, we can see all the highs. Price has been respecting these highs a lot, and the lows as well. So I've plotted these two trend line from the top zone and the bottom zone. So let's go on to the 4 hour. So on the 4 hour, this is where we can see it even more clearly. Here was the top zone, here's the bottom zone. So the top zone itself, we can also see clearly why price got rejected over here. So here was strong area of rejection, a pin bar bouncing off the trend line and also bouncing off my 150. So that's the reason why it was a strong rejection, and price hit it down after which. So if I go on to the 1 hour time frame, we can kind of see why price is kind of stopping over here, because it's being held back by the lower time frame 150 as well. So here is an area of concession. So what I will be looking at, if once price closes below the lowest point of this bar over here, it will be a good setup for us to sell this way downwards. Yeah, so this is AUD/USD. Next, gbpcad. So gbpcad is a pair that has been respecting this zone a lot since October. So you have been testing, but all in all, it didn't broke through. So from October until now, it has been testing this area for a long time. So if we go over to the lower time frame, we can see this even more clearly over here. So what I'm expecting is that price is now is looking to go up to this area once again, and it's also getting blocked by the top Bollinger Band here. So when it does closes above, then this will be a nice trade for us to trade it upwards. Next area where it probably stop, it's somewhere over the highs here. Yeah, over the highs here. So this is the next pair that I'll be looking out for in this week onwards. Next, chfjpy. So chfjpy, if I go over to the, let's see the monthly, I believe I talked about this pair early on. Yeah, the monthly kind of formed like a little pin over here, and here was the lowest point where I mentioned for us for it to break through, for that to be a good confirmation for a downwards trade. So if we go on to the lower time frame, what we can see over here is price came back to, here was the lowest point, price is now back at the lowest point once again, which is the lowest point of the pin bar. So if I go over to the 4 hour, this is where we can see it clearly. And although the 4 hour form a pin bar, which is a sign of rejection, that here is a strong area of rejection, but what I'm waiting is that for price, once it does settles its way upwards, if it does, when it comes back down and eventually broke through this area and the lowest point of the pin with a closure, then this will be a good indication that the downtrend has started, and then I'll be looking to go for a sell in this trade itself. And the last pair is gbpusd. Let's see, gbpusd. Okay, gbpusd, let's see. Okay, oh yes, yeah. Okay, gbpusd in a way, what happened was here is a strong was a previous rejection area, and then here was previous rejection area, and price breaks through and came back up to the old rejection area since October, right? So it has been kind of half a month over here. So what happens was it kind of formed a little pin bar over here, but price is now like kind of testing this area, and that's the reason why this area got stopped was because of this this line that we have drawn over here based on this previous rejection level, and then it formed a pin bar. So if for this to work out, let's go on to the lower time frame. For this to work out, we can also see here there's a reason why here was a rejection, because the lower time frame also has a rejection level as well. So price is now getting congested in between the 150 as well. So the last time round, here will be a good indication to note. The last time round, price broke through the 150 with one bar, but then the rest of the bar didn't close below 150. It headed back after which. So the next time round, it closes below 150. The second bar didn't break through, it headed back after which. So what I'm waiting for is for now price to go down, and once it does form first bar, if there's a second bar that closes below the first bar that closes below the 150, then that will be a good indication. Or if there's a bar that closes below the lowest point, it is also a good indication that the downtrend, that the rejection level is holding well, and the support below here is price has broken through the support at the bottom, and then it's going to head its way downwards. Yeah, so this is it for this week. And I'd like to talk about a little bit about my seminars. I'm taking a break right now. I got many requests for upcoming seminars, but I have not scheduled my next seminar yet. So I still do not know when I'm going to do it. I've run a couple of seminars this year, so I'm taking a little break off for training this year itself. So, but if you're interested, do send me an email, and I will let you know once I've done scheduling my next date when I done so. All right, so that's it. I will see you all next week.